There are a lot of penises in the Bayeux Tapestry, but have we just found one more, dangling under a tunic? The Bayeux Tapestry is, of course, the 11th century embroidery that tells the story of the Norman conquest when Duke William of Normandy defeated King Harold of England at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Now, a few years ago, an Oxford professor, George Garnett, counted the number of penises in the tapestry for an article on historyextra.com, and the tally he got to was 93. 88 of those are attached to horses, but he did count 5 on naked men, and they're in the borders, top and bottom of the tapestry, outside of the main narrative. But did Professor Garner actually overlook one penis? Yes, according to another academic, Dr. Christopher Monk. He reckons that there's one more, but it's on a clothed figure dangling under a tunic, which makes it a little bit tricky to spot. Let's hear from Dr. Christopher Monk.
One of the penises that everybody had seemed to have missed is one of the Aesop fables is being illustrated. There's these two men holding clubs and, looking very aggressive and, lots of bravado. But one of them has something dangling from below his tunic because they wore short tunics. And I think it's purposely meant to be male genitals. You've got 2 testicles, a shaft, and even a sort of tip on the end of the shaft. I think what's confused people and made it difficult for them perhaps to see is that there was some renovation work done on this, because the tapestry did get some Victorian renovation, and the actual shaft part of the penis is quite densely stitched with black stitching, so it looks like it's got neutral coloured testicles, a black shaft, and then a red head.
Professor Garnett doesn't buy this idea. He sees that as a scabbard for a dagger or a sword.
It's quite clear to me that what is being depicted in that instance is the scabbard of his sword or dagger, because right at its end is a yellow blob, which I take to be a depiction of probably brass, I should think. And if you look at what are incontrovertibly penises in the tapestry, none of them has a yellow blob at the end.
But what do you reckon? Penis or scabbard? Vote below and let's get this sorted. If you want to know more about this, check out my longer video on the weirdness and rudeness in the Bayeux Tapestry. It's on the History Extra YouTube feed, or you can listen to podcasts all about this, interviews with Professor Garnett and Dr. Monk on the History Extra podcast channel. Check it out.